When people take what you say and get offended by it, they take issue with you, they start separating from you. There is not a place that you can actually be and your opinion and your thoughts not have some navigate towards you or navigate away from you. This whole unconditional love thing that people promote and stuff like that, most of those same people are gonna take offense when you say something they don't like, and they ain't gonna love you no more. Or if they love you, the relationship and how they interact with you is gonna change. I've seen many people through my years that once they had one thing they disagreed with me about, the relationship was never the same again. As long as they agreed with me, man, their interactions with me were all the time. But once they stopped agreeing with me, they basically cut bait with me. I'm accustomed to that. Some people say, well, stop saying stuff that I guess pokes the bear or that could offend somebody. And I'm like, man, I have to compromise who I am to fit in other people's story. They don't have to compromise. I let people be who they is. You disagree with me or not, I still can love you. I honestly don't like when everybody agrees with me. The way I see things is definitely, it ain't always matching the Bible. It ain't always matching reason. It's definitely not matching the world narrative. I was talking on a topic like, I honestly think masturbation is worse than having a relationship with the opposite sex without a covenant. That's just me. I don't see anything good in having to please yourself like that. Self-gratification. Because, you're making a choice to do it yourself. When you intimate with somebody else, that's two people making a choice. There's an agreement coming forth, some form of agreement. But when you're doing stuff to yourself, you could always make the choice to not doing it at all. But most people, they want to gratify themselves. And people say, well, when you're intimate with somebody else, you're gratifying yourself, but you're also, most of the time, trying to gratify that person as well. Mutual benefit. But it's all about how you see it. Everybody sees stuff differently. Most people, again, I know they don't agree with me. I've been married for 23 years, so I look at a lot of things differently than what I did 23 years ago. I used to have a problem with shacking, but now I got more issues with these, American marital covenants or whatever, or agreements. I feel like anything you do with the court system involved, they be involved. Your children be wards of the state. They act like they own your children more than you. And they want to have something to say, they want to take your resources. They want to come at you and all these different things that occur. And, it don't always be what some would consider fair. But I guess who actually ever gets anything fair? I was dealing with some matters and stuff like that and just talking, and I'm like, everybody wants to put things to be absolute or go back to the origin. But I'm like, if you deal with origin and on some stuff, if you deal with the origin, okay, deal with the origin when it comes to
operator operating correct.
Origin when it comes to, sex and stuff like that. If everybody was a virgin, if all the women were a virgin when a man got with them, and covering was, the result of that, you wouldn't have all these other, outward relationships, side chicken, side, you wouldn't have all that. You would have covenant covered relationships all over. But we don't have that. We don't have that. Let me go and make this call back, but shalom.